Okay, we're back again, and we're already on episode 3 of the new season. So, let's see, we just finished up this field. Oh, there's another field over here we can see if they need some help with. Keep forgetting to cut off the vehicle. With the Seasons mod, you cannot choose whether or not the vehicle auto starts with you, as you can see here. They cut that off. I usually have mine set to auto start, so I forget to cut it off sometimes. Sorry about that. Okay, currently no mission. Ooh. I hope we don't get too many others like this. Looks like everybody else probably already has all of their crops sown. Here we go. Let me see. This is George Watson again. He's got another field. This time, he's got another situation. Let me see. I've got to spend some time prettying myself up. Okay, so he's prettying himself up again. He has a tendency to do that a lot. He needs someone to sow a field. So we're going to be sowing another field for him. Okay. So let's get this party started. Start the engine. Okay. And I will cut this off. There we go. Forgot, left it running again. Okay, so we'll unfold this one. This one's going to be pretty wide. Okay. I want to make sure that I cover the edges of it. And see, ridge marker. Lower it. Turn it on. And there we go. Now this one shouldn't take too long because it's a good bit wider. Yeah, too much of a glare for me inside. So far so good. So yeah, thank you for coming back to watch this episode. If you've watched the others before. If you haven't watched any of them before, welcome to my channel. It is a non-violent channel, so all of the games that I play, there will not be any violence in the videos. It's for individuals of all ages. Feel free to leave comments if you'd like on any of my videos. I welcome any helpful suggestions. Recommendations, anything like that. I do ask that you please keep the channel clean of any foul language or abusive language. I do not tolerate that on my channel. If that is something that you enjoy doing, please take that elsewhere. The comments will be deleted if that is the type of comments that are left. So please be respectful of everyone. Please also, if you don't mind, hit the like button to let me know if you like it. If you don't like it, feel free to hit the dislike button. If you do dislike it, if you want to leave a comment as to why you dislike the videos, I welcome any helpful criticism. In fact, any comments that you make about it as to why you dislike it may actually give me information and advice on how to improve my channel, which I would love to do, because I not only want to make these videos fun for me to make, but also I want to make them enjoyable for you and others to be able to watch. And if somebody does leave any constructive criticism, please do not attack them, because I do welcome that. Feel free to also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. All of the likes that I get, all the views, and all of the subscriptions or subscribers I get do help me. But yeah, this is the Seasons mod. 24 days is one full season. We are on the second day of this season, which is spring. I know I'm doing a sloppy job, but it's not my farm. I get paid either way. Yeah, I know that's not really a good way of looking at things, but since it's just a game, I figure it's not going to hurt anything if I'm a bit sloppy. I'm just doing this because I need to get some money. If you haven't seen the first episode, this series is starting with practically nothing. I have the pickup truck, the blue one over there I was driving, a small flatbed trailer that I pull behind it. I also have an older truck that was left by my father. And I've got the farm. No fields. I started with $2,000. I am now sitting at, what was about 6 or 8 grand, I think, is what I have now. Thankfully, part of it was due to selling some logs from trees I cut down. The other part of it was from me helping out on the field. That one right back there, actually. So I got paid to sow that field also. Although this equipment that we're using is a little bigger, it's also a bit nicer. I kind of like this one better than the previous machine that we were using to sow. Although I do sometimes wish that these things would go a bit faster. And I've had somebody ask me about the controls that I use. I am using an Xbox 360 controller. I do have a HOTAS, H-O-T-A-S controller, or joystick, with the throttle. The only thing is, it's not easy to use it when playing this game. The turn on it is a bit rougher to use than what it normally is with the Xbox 360 controller, which is why I kind of stick with the 360 controller. Also, with the joystick, the throttle is, while I move the throttle quickly, it takes it a bit longer to actually register where the throttle is, so it takes the vehicles longer to slow down and stop. Like if I hit the brakes here, see, it just stopped. With the throttle on the joystick, it's real slow, slowing down, even though I've got the throttle thrown in full reverse. So that's another issue I have with it. Plus, it doesn't offer as many button combinations as what the Xbox 360 controller does. So that's another reason why I'm using it. But when it comes to flight sims and things like that, or something like Elite Dangerous, one of the games I play, yeah, the Xbox 360 controller offers more button configurations, but the joystick has a so much better feel for actual flight controls. I don't have a steering wheel for this game yet. I would love one, but I really can't use one I have to remain in a reclined position because I have severe back trouble. I injured it in 2006 while I was working at a production plant. And because of that, I can't really use the pedals too easily on a steering wheel. They come with the steering wheels that you use with them. And it's really best if you can use those steering wheel or those pedals with the steering wheels. It works so much better that way. So there's really no point in me having one of those. The joystick and throttle that I've got, they can be separated or they can be attached together. So they have some benefits to them. Now I don't use keyboard and mouse that much for playing. The main reason is because I'm in a reclined position. It makes it hard for me to be able to use either keyboard or mouse. But I do hope that eventually my condition will change so that I can be able to use better equipment, and in turn it would help me do better videos. So I'm always hopeful. Oh, I did have someone else ask me why I decided to go with a playthrough like this where I start practically nothing. I have been discussing this with a friend online for a while. Back in March, I have been wanting to do this for a long time. I actually was wanting to. There we go. 11,196. So that's good. Okay. But yeah, what I was doing was I was wanting to find some kind of a map that starts you out with pretty much nothing, and then you have to try and start from there, work your way up. I couldn't find one. I've been talking with a couple of individuals online, especially one individual. He and I have been talking for a while. He was interested in the same thing as well after we had talked for a bit, and he wanted to go ahead and try it out. So he went ahead and got a setup going and told me what he did. He took some of my suggestions plus some of his, put them together, and I figured, why not do the same? So here we are. Yep, no work there. But yeah, this is going to be the end of this episode. We're going to have to go ahead and end it. Sorry. But we will start back. Hopefully we'll have another field later that we can work on. And if so, then we can start back on it in the next episode. Who knows? Maybe this one here might be the field that we start on. So we'll shut her down here, and I will see you back in episode 4.